Hello everybody, welcome to 云海之评 Chapter 3. Okay, today's topic is chakra. It's extremely important and extremely interesting. What does the chakra contain? Right? Number one, they contain different stages for different day master. Every day master is not the same. Okay. Number two, they contain characteristic. Okay. When I share with you the characteristics, it's very interesting. Number three, it contains date selection. Right. Number four, it contains feng shui. And number five is the most beautiful. Why? Because it can change accordingly to what you want to achieve. Okay, with your effort and with the adjustment of the energy, I tell you will see things very different. Things happen very different. If you don't believe, you can go and ask all my Russian students. Okay, it is very difficult to pass. Okay, I mean, my course of feng shui and pass is difficult because why? The knowledge is very intense and in-depth, the intensity. So now I will cover what is 12 growth. Okay? In a basic scenario, what are they trying to tell you? Okay, so you see 12 growth, you have growth. In Chinese it's called 长生. Bath in Chinese it's called 沐浴. Okay, yang, 官带, thriving, 灵官, prosperous is 旺. Then this is 衰, weak, 病 is sick, death is 死. This is grave, is 木. Extinct is 绝. Extinct is very interesting. Conceive, high. Then nurture. I don't know what the Chinese call. After Thai, I think it's I forget. It's nurture. Okay. So when you start to understand the reading of chakra, where do you start? Normally you start from extinct, right? Extinct is disappeared. Okay. For example, based on Jia master, when it comes to monkey, the tree disappeared. Why? What is this? Where it go? Where does it go? It becomes something else. Why? Because the iron will chop the tree and make the tree to something else. That means the tree is no longer a tree. It becomes a furniture. It becomes a house. It becomes a so-called stove where they produce fire for you to cook. Right? That's why they become a different form. It's something like a transformation. All extinct are the same. But extinct, they are good and they are bad. Okay, what's the basic component of extinct? Okay, if you have extinct, you have psychic ability. Okay, although extinct represent psychic ability, they represent all those religions, spirituality. Okay, extinct. If you have extinct, you have all this, right? So it is all inborn. Okay, but extinct got good and bad. Extinct must also be balanced. Example, Jia master, you born in a monkey month, extinct is extremely strong. So the Jia master must be supported, by their own kind or supported by earth. Supported by water is useless. Okay, because water don't really grow wood. Earth grow wood, but earth need water so that tree can grow. Understand this scenario? Explain. Okay. So for Jia master, the monkey is positive extinct. For Yi master, rooster is negative extinct. So what happens when it's negative extinct? You become something else, right? People kill you, make you disappear. Something like murder. It may not happen in Singapore because Singapore got very tough government. But if you are in other country But in the third world country, then you'll disappear by someone else. Really disappear, and no one can find you, right? You see, you go other countries, there are a lot of missing person, right? These are all, they are murdered, or they drown, they die somewhere else that you cannot find. Disappear, you cannot find. Okay, it is very real. Whatever the 12 groups say, it is real. It is so real, that you won't believe. Okay. Then after extinct, conceive, right? Your life start all over again, right? So just like a woman, right? First, nothing in the stomach, right? So when you conceive, it's called pregnant. What happens when you conceive? You take care, right? You pay attention to the baby because you have a baby, right? So you take extreme measure to take care, right? So if your 八字 have conceived, you want people to take care. Understand, right? So any people 八字 got conceived, sorry, any person 八字 got conceived, what happened? You must nurture them, you must sayang them, pay attention to them because they want attention, understand? Then you must take care of them, understand? Because they come new baby, right? So you must always talk to them, you must sing to them, okay? Remember, especially your girlfriend have conceived, you better do all this to them, okay? So nurture is the same as extinct, but nurture is more dangerous because why? The baby is growing. When the baby is growing, any injury will be very devastating, right? So nurture is more sensitive than conceive, right? Because why? Nurture is like you start. That means the baby is growing, right? It's the form, they become form. So you must take good care, and you have to be. That means you need more attention. Nurture people need more attention than conceive people. Understand or not? Okay. So nurture, you must do everything for them, right? Right. Some women, right, they want you to do everything for them, right? Because they have nurture. Understand? You do everything for them, nurture them, right? Do everything for them. You see, like the 千金小姐, they nurture, everyone do everything for them. Okay. Then after that, grow. Grow is like the baby is fully developed, right? Getting ready to deliver. Understand? So growth is still in the stomach, but it's fully developed, but not yet delivered yet. Once you deliver, it's called birth, right? But before the deliver, it's still grow. Grow is fully developed. You have to take care now because any injury the baby die, right? So grow is more sensitive than nurture, right? Then nurture is sensitive than conceive. Okay, so they become more and more so-called demanding. Understand? Grow is more demanding. Understand? They want attention already, right? You have to take very good care of them. Okay, their character is very naive. Understand? They don't know what is right. They don't know what is wrong. They don't know what is reality. Understand? When your partner have this, you have this character. It's just something you don't share. Not that you don't share. People don't know also. Okay. Then after that you come to birth. Birth is delivered already, right? When you hear the word birth, can see, because when you deliver the baby come out, you can see. Correct. What happens when you can see? When you can see, you have to shower. That's why bath in Chinese 沐浴, you shower, clean the baby, because the body is full of blood. You have to clean the baby. So when you have bath, what happens? You like people to touch. Understand? Right? Like you're touching the baby, right? You like. That's why in Chinese they call 桃花. 沐浴 is 桃花, because why? You like to touch, like to go near you, like to rub against you, everything. These are all bath. Right? Anything that is bath is all nature can be seen. Right? Dear master, when you're born in bath, you can see the tree. When you're born in extinct, conceive, nurture, and grow, you cannot see the tree yet, because the tree is not yet fully developed. Right? Then after when you shower, the baby will start to grow up young. Right? So young is everything. They take every challenge. Okay? Of course, this time now they are not that naive lah. They are more mature, but just that they will try everything, and they are strong. They are very daring, and this is more on the entrepreneurs motivational speaker, you know, they full of enthusiasm, full of energy. These are the people. Then thriving. Thriving is mature businessmen, right? People who know how to think, people who know how to decide, right? Thriving is a good character. Prosperous is also a very good character. But the difference between thriving and prosperous is prosperous got two characteristics. Because you are Jia Day Master, but prosperous is rabbit, idiom, E. So Jia and E is two characteristics, right? So your Day Master is young, right? You behave like a young, or you look like a young, but when you really talk, you talk very softly. Because why? This is called prosperous. Go blade got yin and yang. This yin go blade, yin rock well. Okay. As long as prosperous is all double characteristic. Okay. Then after that, after prosperous, then you use up all the strength, then you become weak. What is weak? Weak is old people, right? Old people are all weak. Understand, right? So when you are weak, what happens? Weak got positive and negative. The positive of weak, they don't want to disturb everyone. The negative of weak, they disturb everyone. Okay? I tell people, 我老了，我没有用了，I'm old already, I'm useless, nobody want to take care of me. A lot of complaint, understand? A lot of negative. They weak Then after weak is sick. Sick. If you are sick, fall under your hurting officer eating God, your actions are all sick. You say all the sick thing, I tell you, really. People get sick of you, sick and tired of you. See, because all your action is sick. That means the habit also sick, real sick. Understand now, right? All your action make people sick, right? And if you're not careful, it also make you sick. Accident prone, understand, right? So sick is also old people. What happened? But it's worse than weak because they are sick. So they have a lot of problems. When your partner has sick, right, you have a lot of problems. It depends on whether they are which part of the 10 God. Is it hurting officer, eating God, direct well, indirect well? Mostly they are all problems. Okay? There is no one thing. There is no one thing that the sick is positive or a negative. Okay? There are different ways of sick. Okay? Don't group them together. Understand? You shouldn't group them together. Why? Because it cannot be grouped together. All reading must be individual. No general reading. General reading, you learn nothing. Followed by death, right? What is death? Death is when the people old, they sick, they die. What happens when people die? They close the eyes, right? What happens when they close the eyes? They don't care, right? They close the eyes and they pretend that they die, right? They don't move, they don't say anything. Yeah, understand? So death, if let's say your hurting officer and eating God is fall under death, be careful. Why? You do something and you kill yourself. Really, right? So you have to be very careful. Okay? Grave is the same way you put in the coffin. It's the same scenario as death, right? The difference between death and grave is death you can still see the body. Death you cannot. Grave you cannot see the body. Put inside the coffin and cover with soil. Okay? These are people who really don't care, because right, you put in a grave, they close eye, they don't care easily. They can pretend not to hear everything. Understand, right? These are the people that they are good in pretending, because right, they pretend they didn't hear, right? They close the eye, okay? Which is good. But these are all the old people, all the very mature people. Sometimes your children, they become mature, right? Because they have this, they have weak, sick, death, grave. That's why they behave very maturely. Understand? So if you have your children that they are very mature, don't be worried, because they have one of this category. Only the branch stem don't count. Okay? This is the scenario of 12 growth characteristic reading. Jia is one example, right? Because in actual fact, the reading, you must add in this character together with the 10 God character. Then you can really so-called define the characteristic of the person, right? More precise, more detailed. Understand? But which one will override? 12 growth will override 10 God characteristic, right? Because 12 growth is part of nature. Okay? Real nature. So how to understand the 12 growth for Jia Day Master? 以类 master 丙丁无几根新认亏 okay there are rules and regulation you must convert everything into the perspective of nature if you can understand nature you can understand them okay example a tree right what do you mean by the tree in the pig is grow then the rat is bark they are talking about how the tree grow in different scenario this 12 animal represent 12 different months okay 12 months because month of temperature and 12 different hour right because the month of temperature the hour can change the temperature right so if you're born in winter if you're born at night it's very cold if you're born in winter but you're born in an hour of horse and snake so what happened the temperature will override the entire temperature so the hour can change your entire parts right so the hour is very important to a person right the hour is the character that is fixed because you are born in this hour right you are born with it right so the character stay you can do research go back and do research and see whether the hour accurate or the month accurate the hour is more accurate than the month in terms of characteristic okay changing of characteristic okay so how to understand the tree and flower the tree and flower is more about the survival of the tree right then what is the purpose of the tree in the nature what do they do right I give you some pointer number one the tree when you're born in summer you need a tree shelter correct block the sun okay this is one and another you need the tree for winter because winter is very cold and the sun is not strong you need tree to produce fire understand if winter tree can produce fire then the tree is a good tree in part perspective from the child grow the tree is a tree useful to what useful to nature no right the sad things I hear from the website forums and Facebook many people say oh jia when you see Keng very bad Keng cut the tree control no it's very good right if you don't want why you if you don't cut the tree a forest of tree it become lao yao correct or right so what you want the tree is useless right I mean that they occupy all the space doing nothing right so you need the axe to cut them down to turn them into useful furniture build houses store for winter so that they can produce fire this is called a good tree right so don't say that jia dislike Keng right because Keng control it's a good control jia dislike Sing why because Sing cannot control cannot chop the tree turn the tree into a tin chai understand or not so you must get this right okay and don't ever say that water can produce tree you go to the sea you see is there any tree come out from the sea understand no okay jia see pig the tree is dead inside the pig is a dead tree the tree drown into the pig understand or not then yi day master is different from jia day master why you cannot chop the flower right what is flower is hope understand or why you go marry when you're married people give you flower why hope of happiness right hope of harmonious right people die also give flower correct condolences correct so flower is a symbol of hope but one thing about flower is that it must bloom blossom okay a flower that don't blossom this flower people cannot see right like example you go to the market when you buy flower you want to buy all the flower that's blossom right you don't buy flower that is closed right because it's not a good omen okay so flower they give a lot of hope they decorate decorate right decorate your house fragrance understand beautify okay so what is a nice flower you must see is a flower nice or not how to make nice flower number one you must have vapor vapor then number two you must have moist earth Okay, then the flower is comfortable and they are moist, and you must need the sun so that the flower blossom. This is the criteria. It's different from Jia Day Master. Jia is the tree useful or not? Yi is not. Yi is flower beautiful and blossom or not? Alright? Okay. Then followed by this Ping and Ting. Ping and Ting is they are talking about day and night, right? Ping Day Master is good to born in the day because why? In the day you can see the sun. If you born at night, what happens? There's no sun at night. You cannot see. So people will treat you like invisible, transparent. Understand? They don't pay attention to you, right? Same go for Ting Day Master. Ting Day Master is not about the year, not about the month, not about the day. It's about timing. Ting Day Master, you must born at night because at night you need Ting fire. Then you can see, right? If you're Ting Day Master, you are very beautiful, but no one get attention. Then you know that you're born in the morning because morning they don't use Ting fire. The sun overwhelm the Ting fire. Okay, so Ping Ting is talking the Ping Ting straight away you go to the timing, right? Then from there you conclude. Okay, basic. This is just basic, very basic. Okay, then water, Ren Day Master. How to define? Ren Day Master, you must understand the longitude and the latitude of the water. Is the water flowing or the water is not flowing, right? Water is good to flow, understand? But when water don't flow, what happens? Stagnant water, they breed mosquito. No good, understand, right? So Ren Day Master is about longitude and latitude, right? But of course, not too aggressive. When the water is too aggressive, they become tsunami, right? When the water is too aggressive, you need to give direction, not block. Give direction, right? What's the direction? Dragon give strong water direction. Okay, not the dog. The dog will further enhance the water and make it more crazy. Okay, how about Kuei? Kuei is about heat rise, cold drop. Okay, the Kuei Day Master is about the temperature, right? Hot air rise, cold air drop. Okay, it's about the height, higher or lower. The lower, the better for the air to survive. But if you go higher, like you go Mount Everest, what happens? The air is so thin. So when you breathe, what happens immediately? Lung problem, right? Because the air is so thin, right? So if you are the air, you must see which so-called which month is good for you. You can balance your air. The most important thing, air have to be clean. Understand? How to be clean? You must use rainwater to recycle. If you know how to do it, okay. Followed by Geng Xing. Okay, Geng Xing. Geng is the same as Jia. Is it useful or not? Right? Xing is the same as Yi. Is it beautiful or not? You get attention or not? Understand or not? Right? Because Yi Day Master and Xing Day Master, Yi is flower to the world. Xing is diamond jewelry, spark. Right? Give a lot of so-called hope and faith to humanity. Okay? So at the moment I will stop until here, but of course if you really want to know, you must go and study 传统宝剑. And if you want to know the feng shui, you have to study 地天水 because they talk about the feng shui and 八字, right? They never talk about flying star, 玄风大卦. It's not because it doesn't link to the 八字. Unless you must link 八字 problem, you must use 八字 to solve. 八字 problem is nature problem. If nature problem, you must use nature to solve, right? You mustn't use any other thing because it will not work. It doesn't link to your 八字, right? Anything that is linked to a 八字, then it can work. If anything does not link to a 八字, I tell you, it never work. But sometimes you think that it work, right? Then you better go and look at 八字. Definitely there's something there, like maybe you're in the good month or you're in a good year. During that time it work. Then after that it doesn't work, right? But feng shui, when you do it, it must work permanently. Not only work a while, no, it must work permanently. Okay? So hope you enjoy. You can drop me something. I mean, if you want to know more, but don't ask question. What is this? What is that? I'm not going to teach you. Maybe I'll clear your mind. Things that you don't know, I'll try to clear your mind. Okay? Hope you enjoy. Thank you very much. Bye.